This is Patrick Steck. I'm doing my GPS presentation on the AGCO Precision Agricultural Machine Control System. To start off with, the GPS system that AGCO is using now has been integrated into this new system, which is called Fuse. Fuse is a open platform for digital farming products produced by AGCO. It's a telecommunication software, telematic software that allows communications between different vehicles and pieces of equipment. While doing this, it also allows to you have different modules, so your GPS can communicate with your yield harvests and everything else, and your yield harvest can communicate with your, if you have it hooked up, your dryer system. Um, the main thing with this system being Fuse, it's customizable so that you can get what you need to get out of it. You don't need to buy a whole package so that you're paying thousands upon thousands of dollars for stuff you're never going to use. The point of it is to maximize your yields and profitability through being able to communicate effectively between your equipment. With this, it's basically just simplifying management and just making sure like you know where everything your fleet is doing, what it's doing, and how it's doing it currently. And the main selling point of Fuse is the fact that it's compatible with mixed fleets. So anything AGCO brand that say you have Massey Ferguson equipment, say you have Challenger, Fendt, or Valtra, or GSI, it if they have the Fuse logo, which is right here, if they have this logo on their digital equipment, if that shows up at any point, they will be compatible together. That they're trying their hardest to make sure that everything is intercommunicated, is able to communicate with itself. So to start off with, we're going to obviously look at the actual GPS part of this, where you're able to use GPS to help you steer and correct your tractor and make sure you're getting the maximum yield out of what you can get. So this is a fully integrated guidance technology system, which is way, way more accurate than you could ever get a person to be. It's so accurate, it's sub-meter. This thing can get down to centimeter levels of accuracy. You can, so that you're putting as accurately as you can, as as efficiently as you can, your product down onto the ground. And along with this, it minimizes your overlap. And with this, it allows you to work all throughout the day and night because of their visibility thing. So you don't have to worry about accidentally hitting that stump that you know is there, but you can't see it. This tractor, this system will allow you to mark an obstacle in a field, and knowing that it's there, the tractor will actively avoid that and make sure that the implements do not hit it. So this works out incredibly well for your visibility because it lets you work in fog, dust, day or night. It doesn't matter. As long as you are able to safely get out into the fields, you can work. And because of this, it's also a time saver. The contour assistant also helps you get the best path. So you're saving time, being the most efficient that you could possibly be, and just being able to accurately do everything so you're not overlapping and wasting product and going over the same spot twice. This is done by using satellite navigation, and it ensures that your machine is exactly where it needs to be so you can get the most out of every pass. And because of this, like I said, it increases your working speed because you're not limited to night days anymore. You can work through the nights, you can work through the dust and the fog and everything else that used to limit you in your visibility. And from there you get, like I said, with this accuracy, everything like that. It's you can work faster without losing the precision that you need for maximizing your yields and your profits. The next section up is rate and section control. Funny enough, um, this is mainly for sprayers and tractors and certain implements, but it works well enough. You can put the product to the right spot at the right rate, exactly how you need to get it. So say, oh, there's a mud patch here that I know is not going to be very good. the system can automatically sense that, and through that, it can either choose to completely cut off the rate of flow to, say, seed or fertilizer in that area, and it'll just stop flowing for that spot. And say there's a spot that needs more or anything like that, it knows what it's doing. It can look at the information that it's getting from your previous like displays and everything like that you've gone over with this. It allows you to accurately maintain application rates regardless of the machine speed. So you can be hauling through a field and it'll still be just as accurate. And like I said earlier, it allows you to vary the rate depending on like what's on the effects of like what's going on in the field. Are you going through a rocky spot? Are you going through a sandy spot? It allows you to change up on the fly. And along with this, it allows you to kind of make up maps as you're going. So your first year, you're not going to be getting too much information out of it. But the second year you come back, you're going to have all the information from last year, knowing, oh, hey, there's a rocky patch in this area. There's a muddy patch in this area. There's a patch over here that needs extra nitrogen. It it's able to build maps based on what is needed, what it has found in that area. And you can layer these maps up and down. I think like 5 or 6 different options that you can do through these maps, and it allows you to effectively build plans for what needs to be done per the fields that you're working in. And this is all kind of done through Ag Command. And Ag Command is it enables you and your dealer to kind of coordinate, optimize, and seamlessly connect your fleet together so that all of your equipment is able to communicate with each other. And this is all done to better manage your maintenance and remotely monitor equipment while it's out in the field. So this is done. You can customize it. It's not a locked-in system where they slap a unit on and you're stuck with it, even if you don't even use a quarter, like 3/4 of the information on it. You can get packages where you only use what you get. You only get what you use, and through this, it allows automation, so you get real-time alerts. So say you have a tractor that all of a sudden develops a rod knock or something like that. It'll automatically tell you what is the probable cause for it. It'll tell you if something is being starved of oil. It'll tell you if something is overheating, and it'll allow you to immediately shut the equipment down if need be, or it'll give you a list of options for what is going on actively on that machine. And this allows for quick reaction, saving you time, money, effort, and possibly saving machines. So, and they also have a geofencing option, which I've never run into it, but it prevents it enhances your fleet security and reduces theft, which I can't ever think of a time I've seen someone steal a tractor, but hey, stuff happens. And along with this, it allows for optimal coverage. So there's multiple networking choices, everything from 3G to GSM, CDMA networks, and these will allow you to, these will send your information wherever you need to go. And included with this, there is the option for satellite network area for if you have kind of bad cell quality, if you're in the middle of nowhere, like this is more of an option for people out in the middle of like let's say North Dakota. You're in the middle of North Dakota. There isn't a cell tower for 30 miles. You're not going to get that many options for getting cell coverage. Oop, skipped ahead a little bit. Next section we're looking at is the yield monitoring system. So this is a automatic real-time record-keeping machine, real-time record keeping that allows you to keep machine data, crop data, and then you can use it to make in-field harvesting adjustments or plan for next year's process. The harvest tracker is fully featured integrated monitoring system that's included in the C2100 display. That it's standard on most or many of the AGCO combines. So it's a simple to use touchscreen based system, and it's really intuitive, really easy to understand. The data collection, it's like I said, real time, and you can get machine data, crop data, so you know how hard your harvester is working. You know what your yield is as you're working the fields. You can tell what's going on with, oh, hey, you're hitting a thin spot here, you're hitting thick spots here. We can figure out why that is. Look at the soil take soil samples later and figure out what's the difference between the soil concentration there, see if there's a nutrient deficiency in that area or not, so you can increase the yield for next year. And along with this, there is the GPS mapping, where you can pair the GPS information with the sensor feedback to document that crop info. So, like earlier, the maps that you're able to create earlier, you're able to link this with the yield monitoring system on your harvesters to link it up so that you're getting kind of an idea of why you're getting the yields that you're getting. So included with this, you're getting data averages, you're getting site-specific yields, you're getting data on how much grain you're losing and what the temp of the grain that you're getting that you're harvesting at that exact moment. You can even get the moisture content at that exact moment. It's to keep everything as integrated, up to date, and just everything, just as much information as you can get out of the equipment and the crops as you can, just so you can kind of better yourself and prepare for next year. So to further go into this, this is it goes a little bit further into depth with this. The advanced option allows for live maps that show real-time moisture and yield results immediately. As you are harvesting this, it will pop up, it will show data on the display showing that what the moisture content is and what the yield that you are currently getting from this specific section of the field. And it really helps with the basically it's all designed so that you can just keep working and keep planning for next year, planning for better results, and not just having everything up to chance. Like the old adage is that farmers are the biggest gamblers on the planet. You don't have to be the biggest gambler on the planet anymore. You can start predicting stuff and start working towards getting something securable for the upcoming years. So because of this, you can make improved decisions with the logging and documentation of data, and it improves your decision making for future seasons and assists with the record keeping. So you know for a fact, like, hey, we keep having issues with this specific section of field. We can figure out what we need to do to make that section better, or if we just need to flat out avoid it. And again, this is all compatible. Everything within this is compatible. You can use a USB through the task dock that allows documenting and transfer of information by a USB between the machines. So if you start mixing with the settings and trying to find like the perfect settings for certain fields, and you find the best settings that you can find, and you find something that works for you for that specific field, you can take those settings, put them on a USB, and transfer them to your fleet so that when those machines get into that field, they have all of the settings that are pre-described, the best settings for that specific area. And this also allows for wireless record keeping and asset management. And kind of going into this, there's the boom height control. This is done with ultrasonic sensors. These ultrasonic sensors are super simple. They're proportion valves supplied by NORAC, and these boom height corrections, with this being these sensors, they are smooth, even, and automatic through the system. So along with this, there's the roll compensation, so you have effective height control without altering the boom's original design. You don't have to do the old adage of, if it ain't working, we can cobble it together and make it work. You don't need to do that. And along with this, you're able to spray, again, 24/7. You can do this whenever you can, whenever you can safely get into the fields. You can keep working. Because of the ultrasonic sensors not needing light, you can operate day or night, fog or dust or rain or snow, which if you're spraying in the snow, you got something going on. But with this, you get speed and reliability. The height adjustments are automatic to follow the field contours. You don't have to do anything. If you start going on a slope and you're going across a slope, it'll automatically adjust so that you're not spraying way above on the low side and way too close on the high side. It'll automatically adjust to make everything work well. And again, This is operator friendly. It's less stress, minimized fatigue, allowing you to focus on the machine and operate it, and making sure that you're being safe while you're operating. And just it's the whole this is kind of the whole goal of the Fuse system. It's to make sure that everything is done faster, more efficient, and safer. So just kind of a wrap up here again, just talking about this again. Fuse is the comprehensive telematics system that connects the mixed AGCO fleets to improve operations over the entirety of the farming operation. And this these can be used by any AGCO digital product from their leading brands. So Massey Ferguson, let me see, pull this up again. Massey Ferguson, Vent, Valtra, Laverda, and there's many more. They're as long as they have this Fuse logo, they will be able to communicate with each other. Just kind of a last word, if you really want to look more into this and see how well they are implementing this project, you can visit their website at fusesmartfarming.com. I'll be sure to put a link in the description of the video to kind of be able to send you guys right over there. But that's going to be my project. Thanks for stopping by and listening. Give me any feedback and see if I need to improve anything or not. Thank you.